Hi everyone, Harry here to talk about Steve Bannon's loss of a motion to dismiss, meaning he must stand trial in New York on criminal fraud charges. All right, he is still, by the way, serving time for criminal contempt, and it looks as if his trial will start shortly after he leaves prison there. It's set to begin December 9th. Now, this is a criminal fraud brought by Alvin Bragg based on Bannon's scheme to do a we'll build the wall. And in that, he promised all the people that he wouldn't take a dime and everything would go to the wall. And it turned out, in fact, that he took many, many, many dimes, as did a co-conspirator. And really, much of it was just funneled to his own purses. And so that's the reason for the fraud. He filed a motion to dismiss, saying, and basically challenging the evidence, saying that the people who gave money wouldn't have been surprised or put out to know that some reasonable expenses were reimbursed, although those expenses seem to involve luxury travel and hundreds of thousands of dollars that were diverted to a co-conspirator, the fundraising drive's chief executive, a man named Brian Colfage. Colfage also had pledged not to take a salary, but instead they took these huge expenses. In his motion to dismiss, which was just denied, he basically said, yeah, I did some of these, transferred some funds, but look, we constructed some miles of wall, and these were reasonable expenses and the like. So he's now made a final ploy to try to get out of trial, but it has failed. So there you have it for Mr. Bannon. He, after finishing his sentence on defying the congressional subpoena and contempt, will face trial for fraud. Notice, it's a state trial, so there's nothing that can be done by Donald Trump, even if he becomes president. It's similar charges, in fact, to those that Trump has already been convicted of, criminal fraud, and his defense, which was really about the evidence, A, was weak, but B, that's what you have a jury trial for, is to, if he wants to argue that, people wouldn't have expected him to really not keep any money, even though that's exactly what he said. Tell it to the jury. So that's the next story for Bannon. He gets out of prison and will then face trial on December 9th, interestingly, between the election and January 20th. But again, state trial, no prospect of a pardon. He's in hot water. Talk to you later. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video and other Talking Feds content, please take a second to like and subscribe. Talk to you later.